Hello viewers and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to be actually doing my first ever reaction video, and it's going to be to the new Metallica song they've just released, and I'm basically jumping on a bandwagon because there's obviously been quite a few videos like this already on YouTube by sort of big YouTubers and so on and so forth, but to be honest with you, I've been trying or thinking about maybe doing some reaction videos for some time now, but I think this brings me like a really good opportunity because Metallica and old and arguably the biggest sort of metal band in the world has just released a new single. So in this video I've decided to react to that. Just a bit of my background. Actually, when I first heard Metallica was when I was still in primary school, and these were the songs for the Black Album, from the famous Black Album. And I still remember like how popular they became and so massive, and virtually every person knew who Metallica was. I was a bit of a metalhead at the time. Also, I was already listening to some metal bands. Metallica also sort of entered my consciousness, my sort of world at the time, my musical world. And I remember that I then sort of went and started listening to some of the older records pre the Black Album, and sort of went back. I used to actually own a Ride the Lightning t-shirt at that time, and also my favorite Metallica record, if you were wondering what it is, it's actually Master of Puppets, and I actually believe this is like the pinnacle of what they've actually sort of achieved and created, and it's a fantastic record in my opinion. So today reaction video is going to be about the new song called Lux Æterna, and I've not heard it yet. Specifically, I've left it for today to kind of react and tell you what I think about it. So I'm gonna be using my studio headphones, my Sonos studio headphones for this, and tell you what I think, and we'll go through the song together. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm gonna put my headphones on, and I'm actually listening to the song on the I'm gonna be watching their video. So let me actually start from reading the lyrics very quickly. So the lyrics go: anticipation, in domination, a sea of hearts beat as one, unified. Magnification, all generations, approaching thunder, awaiting the light. Full speed or nothing, full speed or nothing. Lux Æterna, Lux Æterna. Exhilaration, frenzied sensation, kindred alliance connected inside. Commiseration, sonic salvation, cast out the demons that strangle your life. Full speed or nothing, full speed or nothing. Lux Æterna, Lux Æterna, Lux Æterna. Emancipation, kill isolation, never alone for the feelings alike. Amplification, fighting the nation, never alive more than right here tonight. Full speed or nothing, full speed or nothing. Lux Æterna, Lux Æterna. Light it. Alright, so these are the lyrics. I think they remind me a little bit of Battery actually. But yeah, okay, let's see if it sounds anything like anything from Master of Puppets or any of the other older records or newer records. I actually don't know. Let's dive straight to it and see what happens. Yeah, that's a good double bass drumming. Main riff. So it's actually, the intro is quite kind of aggressive, I would say, on the guitar, the initial sort of guitar riff, and then sort of you get that kind of really typical metal kind of double bass drumming pattern. Interestingly, it sort of has that sort of key riff, but then interestingly, it goes into quite melodic singing. So it's kind of aggressive, but it's got quite a lot of sort of nice melody to it. All right, so let's carry on. They sort of punk rock beat, isn't it? So very Motorhead like, isn't it? Like that kind of so basically that's kind of like a really kind of you know, Ace of Spades kind of like beat like. That's quite a nice chord progression actually, but well, it's also full speed or nothing, full speed or nothing. So it's like basically that's quite a nice nice change. So there's a bit of a like a sort of pre whatever is going to happen. I presume this might be a solo, a guitar solo, but obviously you've got those stabs. So it's kind of going from the main kind of riff into like doom doom ding ding doom doom ding ding doom doom ding ding doom doom ding ding, which usually is like it's an introduction to something different in a song, either like a bridge or maybe sometimes this could be like a pre-chorus thing, but it could lead to a guitar solo. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I was absolutely right. So this is Keg's solo, and it's actually a very good solo. I really like it. Although I must say that this really reminds me of another Metallica song, of one of his other solos, basically in one of the other Metallica songs. I can't quite now put my finger on what it is, but there's definitely. Let me just rewind it and see. Just as soon as it starts. That I'm not quite sure what it is, but it definitely sounds familiar. Lux Æterna! I think some wah-wah pedal was actually used, which is obviously like a Kirk Hammett's trademark. Let's carry on. More stabs. So basically it's like bending the string, I think, isn't it? In that moment it's like like so basically I think that's probably two strings together kind of held, and so one of them kind of goes up and you kind of achieve that kind of very discordy type of sound on the bend. Back to the main riff. back to the sort of punky, Motorheady type of beat again. Yeah, it's quite a headbangy song, I must admit. It sort of like makes your head move, definitely.
Never alive more than right here tonight. Full speed or nothing. Full speed or nothing.
And even that actually, is that not from one of sort of Motorhead's song actually, or is it even in that sort of din digga digga din 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 digga digga din 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 din. No, I can't actually remember now, but I definitely sort of sounds kind of familiar this. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on.
Lux Æterna.
Cool. So yeah, that was sort of Metallica, my reaction to Metallica Lux Æterna. I'm quite impressed with James's voice on this, the vocals. I think they're very well executed. I think the vocal melody is really interesting. It's kind of very melodic, like I said. I think it's kind of what I'm now thinking, and like I say with that sort of Motorhead like sort of pattern and sound, it sort of goes back to the original sort of Metallica's first album, Kill 'Em All, I think, doesn't it? It's kind of like that. Down, 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 down. What does that remind me of? I don't know. That's I sort of fight fire with fire, and maybe some of these other songs. But you know, I would have to kind of have a think and go back in my memory. But it's definitely kind of seems to me very much like sort of maybe going back to the roots, sort of drawing from some punk influences, so maybe early heavy metal influences. And yeah, I think the sound is really good. I think it's very crisp. As the production is really spotless, I would say. Everything sounds really nice. I think the voice is really good. I think the vocals are done very well. Overall, the composition, I like it. I think it's a great composition. It's a well written song, and with a good delivery. The video, I think it looks good. Obviously, there's not that much going on in the video. Like, there's no like story behind it or anything. It's just the band. Obviously, they use some like nice, intricate effects to like show them sort of in different sort of colors and all these different things. So yeah, overall, well done, Metallica. I think this is a good song. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.